Yes, I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 1463. Doing it live, 1463. Got Jeff Holiday back again. Welcome back, Jeff Holiday.
We've got 15 episodes to go.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your balls? How's your labes? I'm good. I'm feeling awesome. I am twat. I'm very twat right now.
You twat.
I've been working out. I'm working out a lot.
I thought you were calling yourself a twat for a second there. I was like, what?
That too. That is always been the truth.
Oh, a twat.
A twat. Yeah, no. Twat. Yeah, no. I've turned into an Antifa extremist. Quit drinking at the beginning of January and just working out and masturbating with my weapons. So,
Ooh.
like you do. Well.
Yeah, some do that, some don't. Please like the stream, everybody. Give the stream a big like. And just a reminder to everyone, tonight, after the show, the post show, we're going to go over Jeff's The America is Over series. You made several videos. The first video was entitled Trump or America, You Have to Choose. Then the second one was further arguments on Trump versus America. And then you did the anti-vaxxers won, we lost. And then the last one was RIP America.
That's right, baby.
We're gonna review those in the post show tonight. You can get the post show by signing up to the Patreon. There's a link right there in the description. You can go there. It's for all patrons, $10 and above. There you go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Whoa. And you filmed them in black and white, so you know you're serious.
Yeah, I'm very much using some type of performative flair when I'm doing it, but it's still 100% from the heart, shot from the hip, that kind of shit.
I did enjoy it.
The Trump Black History Month reception, is that a thing?
I have no idea.
That would be interesting.
I don't know. Look it up, and if it exists, send it to me. I don't know. I usually. I
love that little guy Webster. He's my favorite.
Look at my African American over there.
What's your favorite black? I've got many favorite blacks, by the way.
I think Trump's would be like Tiger Woods or something.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, I have it. I did grab the Black History reception.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that because we got to do the Shanny thing first.
Yeah,
Shanny is first, obviously.
Shanny always eats first. We know this, guys. We know this.
She eats first. Rev eats never.
I was gonna say she always comes first, but like I have no idea, and I don't want to know. I know they fuck. Unfortunately, I definitely know they fuck. Oh my god.
She was like, God. Rev gets the skinny me now, is what she said.
Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck up. That is not what she said.
She did say that. Now that she's on Ozempic. Have you ever seen the Hannibal and Monty Shanny intro?
Yes, it's brilliant.
I love it.
This is everything.
Oh shit, that's not it. Oh damn.
In the hot summer days of the city, a Christian white woman lets an honest black man live in her house until all hell breaks loose.
Any person who tries to steal your house and your home is a fucking
This isn't even this is the non-edited one.
Hannibal and Monty present a Team MFN production. I Love Black People, starring Shanny for Christ as Vicky St. Mayo, Jason Red as Whitey Crawford, G-Man as Lil Chicken, and Jim Kelly as Slick Reggie.
Slick Reggie.
She's not racist, she was just raised that way. This summer, expect evictions and entanglements.
That was just the like promo video for it.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah.
God, the work those guys do, just unreal. So fucking good. God, I love those two.
Yeah.
We had so much fun when we hung out with them when they came over for a visit. Like that was just the best.
It's
way
true.
Too cool.
Yeah.
None of us went to jail either, which was actually pretty surprising for me.
Oh, I don't go to jail. I don't go to jail, Jeff.
I don't either, but I do tend to get others to go to jail because it's very funny.
Oh no, you're feeding the system.
Well, it's like that old adage, you don't have to be the fastest swimmer, you just have to be faster than the slowest swimmer. When it comes to sharks or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking that one through. It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about it too hard.
Here's Shanny. Shanny is trying to like force her way into like the girl world universe. And she's been pushing this foodie beauty. I had the discipline to take Ozempic and lose weight. You didn't. Yeah. Yep. Well, I'm going to eat a salad. I challenge you to eat a salad. Is what this whole thing is. So
does Foodie Beauty even know who the fuck Shanny is?
A little bit, yeah. Like they're aware of each other, but Foodie Beauty is like way higher tier,
Sure. Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Do, do, do. Wow. Dooby doo. Dooby doo.
What?
What is she doing?
This isn't music.
Dooby
Dooby doo, dooby doo, dooby doo.
dooby 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 doo.
She's a baritone.
Doo 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 doo.
She is.
She's a fucking nightmare. Jesus.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Voice of an angel. It's voice of an angel. Incredible. Is this jazz? I've never understood
No,
jazz.
that is not jazz.
Because I don't understand this, and if I don't understand it, I just automatically assume it's jazz.
Boo-doo-doo. Hello, Deanne. Hi, Andy Social. Hello. Good afternoon. Oh my God.
She took a few months off, and now she's back to daily. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God. The content, like
Yeah.
you can't leave people dry,
No,
you gotta keep them wet with the Shanimal content. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
God, it's not even morning.
Shanny makes us sweat, is what I'm saying.
How are you guys? How are my lovely lovelies? We're gonna be eating a salad for the girl on her behalf. Because we need to teach Foodie how to eat properly.
So she did this does no one care about missing children? And she called them trafficked children. She was like, does no one care about the trafficked children? So she went like a month doing
What is
this.
the opposite of a mythical siren. That's what Shanny is.
She is. Yep. When she tried to shift her channel to like trying to find missing children, and she couldn't say
The first night
trafficked.
in a while that I'm able to watch live and I get greeted by Shanny and Jeff Father Holiday.
Yep.
My birthday came 6 months early apparently.
Happy 6-month early birthday.
Bless
And
you, my
thank you.
son.
But yeah.
Did you wipe your ass? In the eternal words of K-Flex, did you wipe your ass today?
She couldn't say trafficked, so she says trafficked. Trafficked children. But she's dropped it now. She's like a health guru. She's like a dietitian. She took Ozempic and lost a bunch of weight, and now she's an expert on like losing weight and everything. Seriously.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
She has lost weight, but she's on drugs that make people lose weight.
I mean, like, fuck it, whatever works, right? But like,
that's fine.
know?
But she's not admitting that. She's acting like she knows the secret to weight loss. And it's not
Right.
taking Ozempic,
Right.
it's just eating healthy.
Right. And it's one of those things where somebody kind of like gets a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom on something that worked for them, and they're like, I'm suddenly a fucking guru.
Yeah.
Look at my success story of weight loss. When like it hasn't happened yet, girl. When it does, sure.
But
sure. Fucking whatever. Even if you're just taking drugs or some shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, sure.
Yeah, I don't give
Fuck
a
it.
fuck, but she's acting like she's eating better. And Rev was like, yeah, you were losing weight before the Ozempic. It's like, no, you weren't. You were not.
No.
You were gaining. You were gaining weight constantly.
When you're a diabetic and you're trying to lose weight. We also need to teach Amber Lynn, too. The same thing. We got to teach them. Because obviously, it looks like they have no clue how to do it. So I'll do it for them. Yes, this is a Dr. Pepper Zero. I know people are like, you're still drinking soda. It's better than fucking drinking full sugared soda.
I was like, is she about to say water?
That's a good question.
It's better than drinking water. Tastes better.
God damn it.
Please. If I have a meal, I can have a Dr. Pepper. Leave me alone. I don't drink many of these.
Lies.
Most of the time, I'm drinking my coffee.
Which sugar in it?
At least she's drinking zero sugar Dr. Pepper there, right? Like sodas are good. Sodas are good, and I like a good soda pop. You know, it's pretty tasty. So like, yeah, sure, get the zero sugar and whatnot. It's fine. You only live once. Who gives a fuck? So I mean, at least she's doing that.
Yeah.
They do. They don't want to. That might be so, Butters. But I have this beautiful, delicious Asian style with chicken. It's got, I think, like, let me see, how much protein? It's got 12 grams of protein, which isn't bad.
Like Nikocado avocado, Shanny thinks she's 2 steps ahead.
Yes.
Oh, God.
But she hasn't taken 2 steps in months.
Damn it.
She doesn't even take 2 steps to the commode. Rev wheels that right over. Who hoses that thing out, by the way? I want to know. Who dumps that thing out?
And 280 calories. And the carbs are 21, so it's perfect for a meal. And 2 grams of sat fats.
Sat fats.
So,
sat fats.
This is delicious.
That's what everybody
I
calls
love
it, sat fats.
these little salads. They just, like I said, they come with just the shit. Look.
The shit.
You got some almonds here. I'm not gonna eat these because I have bad teeth, obviously.
She'd crack a tooth on some almonds.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Rev is gonna be like a mama bird to her soon, where he like,
hang on, honey.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck yeah,
Shanny.
dude. Absolutely.
Here comes Mama Bird.
I told you don't belittle me. Don't you belittle me, you son of a bitch. Now you don't get to swallow 10%.
Oh God.
Leave it to a vitamin D deficiency.
Oh, that's why? Okay, whatever. Yeah, if BPD rotted your teeth, she'd blame that next. But it's like, yeah.
I'll show you something. Like, I switched pharmacies recently, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I had to, because like Rite Aid is like just don't even try Rite Aid, okay?
It.
Like usually they give me like bottles like this, right? This has my gabapentin in it. And they usually give me 2 bottles for gabapentin. Look, there's no shaking. These things are like packed in, like CVS. That's my new.
They always do this. When they had their Rev and Shanny show, they'd have like all their different pill bottles on display to remind us that we should all feel sorry for them because they're on all this medication. Seriously.
Great. Fucking awesome.
Service.
I love it.
Like,
I love that. I love that for me.
But nothing, no shakes or anything. They packed this thing to the brim. Look at that shit. They packed it to the brim of the gabapentin. You know, usually a pill bottle sounds like this, you know?
Yeah, when you... Well, it depends on the medication. For one thing.
Yeah.
There are some medications that are really, really little pills, and it would be insane to fill a whole bottle with them. I don't know.
You know, what is that? Oh, that's my meloxicam. So, like, but this nothing, no room for these gabapentin to shake. But anyway, I just got my refill today.
It's
I'm out of the loop.
I got that gabapentin feel, baby.
Loop. Is Rev still alive? No, he died a long time ago. Starvation.
Sorry, I think I must have misheard her. Did she just say a vitamin C deficiency is what caused her to have shitty teeth?
I thought she said
she just
D.
admit to having scurvy?
I thought she said vitamin D, but I can't remember.
It sounded kind of like it to me. Yeah. I don't know.
I know scurvy does make your teeth fall out.
I'm out of the loop. Is Rev still alive?
Yeah, right here she says Rev died of starvation.
No, he died a long time ago. Starvation.
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's makeup. I'm sorry. I'll clean it real quick. My nails. I apologize.
Oh, you poor
It brings out the look of the blue lip. Thank you. But yeah, let's do the salad. I'm gonna pull this out.
Her blue lips remind me of Laura Palmer's bloated corpse washing the shore.
God.
Oh yeah.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
It also comes with a fork, right? We got this, right? This is a ginger miso salad dressing, okay?
Yeah.
And then underneath is these little wonton strips and the fork. And as you can see, in this salad,
That is such pathetic greens. Like it just looks
full
bad.
of cabbage.
It's fine. I mean, it's more important that you just fucking get some goddamn vegetables in your life, you know?
Sure.
So not to like totally derail or anything, but I've been on like a fucking fiber kick.
You've
like
been pooping.
Yeah. Like I'm not as focused on like I just need to eat as much fucking protein as possible, blah 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 blah, or anything like that. Instead, I'm like, I need to make sure I'm eating some good fucking fiber, man, and like actually taking a decent shit more often. And it fucking works. It like legit fucking works. It's really cool. So yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Okay.
And carrots, radicchio.
I'll make fucking like chocolate chip cookies, but I'll stick like fucking cauliflower in like in the mix of it and shit. And like it totally fucking works. It totally works. You don't even taste the fucking cauliflower, but like I ate 3 like chocolate chip cookies and I will shit so fucking good. So yeah,
Damn.
Eat your fiber, guys. Eat your fucking fiber.
Very nutritious. See, this is what nutrition looks. It's color.
This is what nutrition looks.
See,
That's what
you
it
know
looks.
you're gonna have a nutritious bowl of food when it has all these different colors inside. It's not brown mush cooked to death. Do you know eating burnt food is cancer pretty much?
What? No. What?
Eating burnt food is cancer pretty much.
Pretty much. Fuck, what do I
Okay.
know? Pretty much.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you. I'm really, like, seriously, I'm really trying really bad to lose weight. So that's got the I would say soybeans, but that's not the name for it. Jesus Christ, Shannon. My mind is breaking.
I actually think they might be soybeans.
Whatever. You know what these be? They're soybeans. Anyway, and then I got some chicken in here. I'm gonna put the wontons in. My fingernails don't have crust in them.
Huh? Baby carrot crust.
I feel like thousands of times.
Can we not do that? I don't want to do that. God damn it.
Oh my god, look at all the dandruff.
Ugh.
Holy shit. Or that's some other kind of crust. I don't.
Just thousands of times better than how I've felt for a long time. I'll tell you what. Hey, husband?
Yeah, Shanny, yes.
I need you to mod for me.
Oh, okay. Why can't she do it? She's called him to ban me in her chat a couple times. And he's like, I'm doing something. Jerking off. Drinking booze and jerking off in the back room here.
I'm busy hitting on some Ukrainian women.
Okay. Fine, I have no mods. Who wants to be a mod? Let's see.
Oh, that's the
Any
slippery
person
slope right there.
Actually good to block these psychopaths. Let's see. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Do do is right, Shanny. Do do.
It's just too much of them.
Sweet Ben and Papa Jeff, I decided to watch The Substance last night and I'm pretty sure my brain will be broken for the next 2 weeks. Fortunately, DP is a great palate cleanse. Cheers.
Thank you. We're almost at 50%, which is awesome. So thank you guys. Keep them coming.
Have you seen The Substance yet, Ben?
No, but I remember the trailer.
Okay. I don't usually. I'm really critical of movies, like super critical of movies.
So am I.
And it's probably the best movie I've seen in like 5 fucking years. Like it is fucking amazing.
It's a good premise. I know that.
It does not go where you think it goes. It will absolutely leave you dumbfounded. It is such a great movie. Like I wish it was still in theaters so people could go and watch it the way I saw it. It'll fucking twist your head around. It's really good. Go watch The Substance.
Have you heard of Common Side Effects?
No.
I'm going to show you this trailer and then we'll get back to Shanny. This is this new project that Mike Judge is working on right now, and it's insane. Here, I'll show you this.
This might look like individual fungi, but what you're seeing is a single intelligence.
The Blue Angel mushroom could have effects 100 times anything we've ever seen.
It literally, like, people have, like, gotten their necks broken and taken this mushroom, and they come back to life in this show. It's like the miracle mushroom that cures all disease.
They want it nipped in the bud.
I'll call the DEA right now, whatever it takes.
You want to try to cheat life?
And the DEA is after him.
Play God.
If this comes through, it could change the pharmaceutical game as we know it.
Yeah, I've been watching. It's pretty crazy.
It's actually out.
Yeah, it's an Adult Swim thing. I've been watching it on Max.
Cool. Yeah, Mike Judge is fucking amazing. He also did this. It's really hard to find, but he did this show called Tales from the Tour.
Political comment. Since Trump wants to be an imperialist, any action from him will backfire bigly. China will be emboldened to invade Taiwan and, guess what? The U.S. economy crashes. A stable genius. Sarcasm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we'll get into that too. Like
we'll definitely get into that. But no, you're pretty close on the money. Especially with the Taiwan thing. Like it's just a matter of fucking time. Yeah, Mike Judge did a show called Tales from the Tour Bus. It's animated of just these interviews with old rockers and country music stars and things like that. Fucking phenomenal. I think I've only ever found like 3 episodes of, and I think he did like 20 or so. And the 3 that I watched were fucking amazing. Just really good shit.
That's cool.
So
yeah.
Edamame.
Yeah,
Thank you, Chrissy. Anyway, this is my first meal, by the way, of the day, because like I eat in the middle of the day or at night, because I just have to do it.
Jenny hungry.
All right, let's put this ginger miso dressing. By the way, miso is my favorite soup ever. I absolutely love me some miso. You know, a lot of my favorite soups that I've had, I noticed, are always very like brothy, I guess you could say.
Soup? You like brothy soups? You like soups that are brothy? Really?
Yeah.
I love my soup brothy.
I would have thought you liked something with a lot of crisp bite to it. You know, something you really sink your tusks into. Shit. Fuck, damn it.
Hey, like, I also have.
I'm sorry.
No,
sorry.
No.
My second love is French onion soup. But my first salad and love.
Have you seen a midget in person? Huh? If you have, their animatronics, the deep state's trying to hide the truth. Why is nobody talking about this? Oh yeah, why does it look like Jessica ate her family?
It's true.
Well, it's very, very simple, okay? We understand that the deep state Shilluminati conspiracy is true. God. We know this.
I'll be right back while you explain this.
The problem is that they're also very cheap. It's true. They're very, very cheap. So because of that, they've already made these replicant T-800 style robot automatons to infiltrate and to influence our society. But because they're so cheap, they know they can get away with only making them so high. They make them shorter in order to be able to cut costs and make more of them, and thus cover a much broader area. So, yeah, I mean, look, the truth hurts, but, you know, it'll also set you free. So, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. No fucking clue. But yeah. I love that kind of conspiracy, though. Like, birds aren't real. Fucking phenomenal. Great. Just no fucking notes. Amazing conspiracy. That's the kind of shit that gets me up in the morning, you know, that will actually, like, put some pep in my step and make me, you know, want to live. That went a little bit darker than I wanted it to be, but yeah. I speak only truth. Well, shit. I was gonna say, if you like those types of conspiracies, you should check out Hans Wormhat, but he doesn't even call himself Hans Wormhat anymore. Now it's like some weird acronym that's talking about like biblical prophecies and shit like that. Right, but yeah, he was great. He was a guy who always was like, Hans Wormhat, pandas aren't real. They just do these things just to see if, like, we'll notice that, you know, it's totally fake and gay. It's great. Super great content. But now he's, like, all Christ-pilled and shit, and it's not nearly as cool anymore.
Who is?
Hans Wormhat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a real fucking nutter. Good content. Good shit. Good fodder for the roundup, that's for sure.
Is definitely the miso soup. All right, Bloop Nation.
Bloop.
You're up. Have fun. So we have this delicious salad. It's
She's hardly eaten any of it, by the way.
Yep. I have noticed.
Thank you, Bloop Nation. Happy birthday, Jonathan. Happy birthday to you.
Please no.
Happy birthday to you.
No.
Did Marilyn come back to life? Oh my God.
Amazing. God damn it.
I feel like JFK right now. Wow.
Wow.
And by that I mean a rotting corpse.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Ooh, happy birthday, dear Jonathan. Happy birthday to you. Do I plan on doing cooking streams again? Yes. Yes, I have a couple coming up actually.
You have to stand to do cooking streams.
You guys. It tastes like miso. I'll tell you. Over the last year or so, I have been.
Oh my God! Someone in the chat just reminded me. She squirted. She squirted.
Oh no!
Do you remember that?
God, yes.
She squirted.
Obsessed with like Japanese Thai cuisine.
Yeah.
I'm having a beautiful Asian salad with a miso dressing.
She keeps saying this like she's trying to convince herself, like, yeah.
It's so good.
I love this salad with the miso dressing.
It's so yummy. I just love everything about it. Sure you do, Shanny.
Did I mention it was a salad with miso dressing?
I think she
It's
might have.
so
Maybe
good.
once- So, girlfriend.
Am I a nutrition expert? No. No. I just educated myself on what proper nutrition is, and I decided to do it one day.
See?
To do it one day. Like, I swear to God, she's got such many glick.
She's such a
energy.
fucking liar. She was eating like shit forever and then took a drug that forced her to eat differently. And that's what happened. She's lying so bad right now.
One day I just decided to do something good for my health.
Right.
And I've done it. And I'm continuing to do it for the rest of my life because I never want to go back to feeling the way I did.
Well, good. I hope that she sticks with. I legitimately like. I'll fucking be pretty mean to Shanny because she's objectively a bad person. She's not good. She's a bad person. She beats her kids. Fuck her. But like, yeah, get healthy. I think you should. I think you should.
She's doing this for clout.
No, actually, hang on. I don't fucking mean any of that. I don't know why I even said that. Why did I even fucking say that? Why do people say things that they don't fucking mean? I don't mean that. I hope she's miserable. I hope she's fucking miserable and has a horrible fucking time. Why do people do that?
To look nice, I guess, like...
No, fuck that. What's actually... Yeah, it's virtue signaling. What the fuck? Why do I want to look nice about Shanny?
Cool face.
Hey.
Cool
What's
face.
up, guy? Yeah, dude, like, no. Is it actually nice to just pretend that you give a shit about this objectively disgusting piece of shit? I don't think so. I don't think it does anything. I think it's a waste of fucking time. Nah, I hope that she continues herself to start to behavior to the point where then she removes herself from the gene pool entirely and stops infecting the world with her stupid fucking ideas.
The Minecraft gene pool.
Sure.
I'll die trying, at least. Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
One can hope.
Mm. Mm.
Must you orgasm into the fucking mic?
Or
it's like she's getting exhausted chewing. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, she has to strategically chew.
Kale? Well, there's radicchio and cabbage, so I'm good. Mmm.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Pater says, I'll be disappointed if Shanny outlives me. No, you won't. You'll be dead. So there you go.
There you go.
Salad is delicious, actually. And I'm very grateful for having a salad. So thank you, Jesus, for giving me a salad.
Thank you, Jesus. Not the makers of Ozempic.
Hang on. She looks like a fucking South Park character right now. Does anybody else see it? Oh my god, dude. Oh fuck. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that too.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll put it full screen for you.
Yeah, I wanna see if I can find one of those South Park character generators and fucking recreate this. This is great. Holy shit. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, babe.
All right.
I'm very happy.
And I think that this was something that I'm going to continue to do on camera. To teach the girls how to eat properly. Like, they spent their whole life.
To teach the girls? Oh, I think she's talking about like the girl world people.
Eating on camera.
She's going to teach them all how to eat properly.
And getting fat, right? Me, on the other hand, I spent my whole life pretty much not eating on camera and getting fat.
Okay. Yeah, we know.
So what if I decide to show every meal I have on camera? Or not every meal, but you know, you get the point. I start eating healthy food on camera and start getting thin and actually showing that it does work and people shouldn't give up on their life for Twinkies.
You mean like Rev? He's a little Twinkie.
Or for Chantel's sake.
He is the Twinkie, yeah.
Yep.
Chips. Like, does anyone in the audience honestly think, knowing Chantel has chips in the house, that she isn't going to touch any? What? And she's going to have some self-control as, like, one bag at a time? Like, for instance, last night, I had some tortilla chips.
How dare you, Shanny? How dare you have tortilla chips?
Guess what? The bag isn't even half empty.
Good for you,
Wow.
Shanny. You only ate a third of the bag of chips.
It's not even a quarter empty.
Oh, I like how she keeps like making it smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Or three-quarters empty, really.
What? 3/4 empty? Hold on. That's a lot. That's more than half.
There's still a significant amount of chips.
Oh, okay. So like her whole like fractions thing failed. So she's like, okay, well, it's a significant amount of chips. Okay, it's
significant.
It's significant, is what I'm trying to say.
In the bag. Can you say as much you can do that with a bag of chips? You actually leave some for another fucking time?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I find, honestly...
I think the thing on her forehead blinks like Rudolph's nose when she's lying.
Damn it.
I think I just saw that.
Chips and salsa, a very good, delicious snack to eat.
There it went.
and it curbs that, you know, nacho craving. You know what I mean?
Chips and salsa curbs the nacho craving. Okay.
Does it? I mean,
I make you want to
fucking sure, whatever, sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
go to the Renaissance Fair. Ooh, that's coming up in like a few months. So I'm excited about that one.
You're not going to that. Shut up. It's true.
Yeah, probably.
Did they have hover rounds during the Renaissance?
What the fuck?
Oh, God.
That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking funny.
honestly, look at my videos 4 months ago. And now look at me now.
Look at me now.
My hair even like is like healthier looking.
Is it?
Oh
And
no!
it's awesome.
Oh, no,
My skin.
No! Oh no!
Her skin's healthy. Her skin was. There's a healthy papilloma growing on her skin right now.
Fucking yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, listen. If you were to do a bacterial swab of her forehead, it would be very alive.
I have some skin problems. I know I have like these right here, but that's from like those little fucking hairs you get.
What?
What? No, I don't.
She's talking about the sores around her mouth.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Go through like perimenopause and menopause and shit like that. Fuck. At least when I go out with Jason,
You don't go out.
no one's accusing me of being his mother.
No, that's true. That's very true.
I don't know what they accuse you of being. I don't know. I don't know about mother. Sure.
Nothing good.
Forklift driver, maybe. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
You know, yeah, you got me in the walker, but
what?
That's because my legs don't work very well.
Yeah, you've got me in the walker.
But
the what?
She walks with a walker.
Oh, does she? Oh, okay.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, I did not actually know that.
She cannot actually walk. She cannot walk.
See, look, I really don't like this woman, but that's pretty fucking sad. That sucks. That's fucking shitty. You know?
Yeah, it's just think like 4 years ago she was able to lift an SUV off of some train tracks, and now she can't even walk.
Because of the kryptonite.
Yep.
I'm still not accused of being his mother.
I like how that's like a win for her. I'm not accused of being my boyfriend's mother.
Well, that's true. She's not incorrect about
What
that.
happened?
Well, we're going to be without heat for a while.
Okay.
Oh, their heat getting shut off?
That thing's acting up. Old house. That's it.
Okay.
These things happen, you know.
That's fine.
Oh, hate it.
We can bundle up together and be like,
Yeah. That white blanket's so warm.
Oh, is he? Wait. Is he gonna lift a fold and crawl into her like a fucking tauntaun? Or
Yes.
some shit? Like,
Yes. He's got to slice her open with a lightsaber.
Oh, please. God damn it. This
Yep.
should not be so fucking funny. God damn it.
He's got to wait till she dies from excessive cold first, and then he has to crawl inside of her.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Oh, wait. Never mind. He doesn't have to cut her. He crawls into something else. There's already a big gash to crawl up into. So. There's already a cavern.
Wow, it's warm in here. Here.
There might be some like giant spider creatures roaming, but who knows?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Did that actually work?
Yes.
And some people are like, no heat. And it happens in old houses. Don't worry.
Yep, if you go in there, you'll see Shabisky streaming with his cool desk.
We'll get it fixed.
He's so sweet. He's just like, just try to stay warm. He's so sweet.
We'll be fine.
Oh, thank God for him.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say.
We'll be fine. This house keeps in heat well.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty well insulated for being such an old place, you know? Not many drafts.
It doesn't get cold either, really.
Not really. Unless it's super cold outside and it just radiates, like all houses.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happen. It gets cold by the windows.
Oh, it gets cold in the house when it's cold outside? Wow, what a revelation. Who knew?
And we can turn on the oven a little bit.
Yeah. No.
They would have put her in the oven.
Yeah, we're fine.
I shut the furnace off at the breaker, so we'll be okay. Ugh, hate it.
Good thinking, Jason.
Carrie's being mean to Breezy. How dare you? Why do you gotta be mean to people and bully people? I don't like this person, ergo other people have to follow your orders like you're some kind of controlling person. I don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like me or not. I really don't.
Yeah.
Actually, you do, though. Because you've threatened to,
you
like,
do.
kill yourself so many times because people were mean to you. Like,
Yeah.
we know.
You're not fooling anybody with that.
No.
Or if I don't like someone, it's not my job to convince everyone to not like that particular person.
Weird.
Sorry. The world doesn't revolve around you, honey. Like it doesn't revolve around me. Humble yourself a little.
Well, take your own advice.
Just Reason said, yes, please take my red laugh out loud. She won't stop. She made revenge corn photos of me. Her thumbnail, because you modded me. Oh.
God, she's crazy, man.
God, she's crazy.
This is a woman in
I'll tell you what, don't send your vag pics here anymore. Send them to my private email so Shanny doesn't have to see them.
her 40s. Acting like some mean girl in high school.
Very vindictive.
She wants to wear my skin. Whoa. That's freaky, yo.
There's a lot of it to go around.
That's some Buffalo Bill shit.
She's always tried to model herself after you. Down to a tattoo on the wrist. It's like insane.
No, we're talking about Carrie, not
Oh, you're
Chantal.
talking Carrie. Okay.
Her too. Her too.
I don't think that's Carrie's deal. Whatever. She just wants to make money.
All these
By the way, please like the stream if you haven't already. Give us a big fat like. Thank you.
girls, man, they just want to be me.
Girls just want to be Shanny.
There, I said it.
So true.
Is it like, no. I don't care. I wouldn't worry about her. She's just stupid. With like a big crowd of narcissists just trying to take everyone down. She needs to get over herself. Maybe she will someday. Yeah, Just Breezing is awesome, man. Leave her alone. Johnny.
Skip ahead a little bit.
I have gifts.
You have gifts?
You do.
Get one of those, like, necrophones or something.
Necrophones?
And contacted my mother somehow.
Oh.
Because she's been dead for quite a while now.
Oh, a fucking spirit box or some shit? What the fuck?
So, I don't know how you would talk to my mother.
She left a video out there about you. That's all we need.
That's interesting. I don't know. You know, I question where she went, to tell you the truth. So,
Betty, she could be still wandering around the place that she died in, you know.
Wabala. I'll just say, I love you, and I wish you well, and I hope you get the therapy you need, so you don't have to hate someone you don't know.
DP for life. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Generic says I love you, so. Generic's a lot cheaper than brands, so I'm for you, dude.
Rev cannot, like, not interject something. He's like, like over in the, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Add a little purple. I thought of it. But I was like, nah.
You look perfect. Model.
Like a
My
bottle.
favorite
Shut
black
the
magic
fuck
curse. Avada Kedavra. Sorry.
Expecto Patronus.
Oh God, he's doing Harry Potter
Black
magic.
magic, though.
Sorry. I know that.
That's white defense magic.
You're correct. Absolutely true.
God.
Yeah, she claims she was a model when she was younger, but she went to Jean Casablanca. That's just like, anyone can be a model there if they pay. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's Expecto Patronum.
Patronum. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't a Harry Potter person. I was just trying to be one.
You failed.
I failed, I know.
Not a Harry Potter person.
You failed
just trying to
miserably,
be
hon.
one.
What's Rev eating? Nothing, because I'm starving him.
Jesus.
Let's see him eat.
Oh, Lord.
I said you died because I starved you.
See?
Earlier in the stream.
That's it. Yeah,
He almost did. Ozempic saved both of your lives.
That's true.
I'm
That's true.
undead.
Thank you, modern pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah.
See?
He's perfectly controlled the way I need him to be.
Brains. Oh.
Thank you, Arabella.
She called me the Crypt Keeper along with Natter.
Yeah, that's right. I MK altered him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's right.
I'm a master at it.
That's it.
I'm MK altering you right now. Why are you watching me?
It's probably a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. It did smear.
Ugh.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to redo my makeup after this. See, this is why moop painters, they put like a neutral lip on, because it just messes up your makeup. Your doctor about Ozempic, do it.
Oh, yeah.
See what they say. You know? Just remember your protein is really important, because it can screw things up if you're not, like, you know, eating enough protein.
Okay, thanks. We didn't know that. Are you doing the South Park thing? Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah. I'm watching. I'm just trying to also like refine this one even better. I think I might have.
You look so skinny. Thank you. Jesus does love me, and Jesus loves you too.
Right.
Jesus loves thee, all the children.
Loves thee, all the children? All right.
All
Jesus loves thee, all the children.
the children of the world.
Listen to the duet start here. Oh, the children of the world.
Yes, he does.
Rev needs to take the higher part.
Yeah, he does.
And we're all of his kids. We just don't realize it yet.
That's right.
You know, like Amber Lynn right now, she really needs Jesus. Like,
Oh, yeah. Devil's chasing her.
oh, so bad. Getting her in one bad relationship over another bad.
Devil's chasing her. They're just name dropping. They're naming people way more popular than them to hope.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's.
Hope they'll like make some kind of response or whatever, and then they'll whine and complain because of being boring.
Yep.
Therefore, boring.
Yep, that's the MO.
Bad relationship. I think she's closed herself off to God because of these Christians who are judgmental
I
when
know.
she's a lesbian. You
Yeah.
can't have Jesus if you're a lesbian.
Full of shit.
Bullshit.
Full of shit.
I've met. Excuse me. I'm not even gonna finish this. You want the rest?
I'll chomp it down. If
Thank you.
want. Yeah, sure.
I'll eat your scraps. Of course, I'll eat your scraps. Thank you, master.
You see, I say I get sick of eating.
You do?
What happened to my tooth? Vitamin D deficiency.
Vitamin D deficiency.
That is a thing. You know, like that is a thing.
How did it happen to her?
Probably because she ate like shit, you know. But I mean, yeah, that's possible. I doubt that's really the cause. It's probably just not taking care of yourself, eating a bunch of garbage. She used to smoke a lot too, right?
They still do. They both smoke a lot, but that doesn't
Yeah,
cause a vitamin D deficiency.
No.
But yes, they're constantly smoking.
Yeah.
Not a good thing.
It's a bit.
Um,
Oh, so good.
yeah, tell Elon. Well, it is time for her to accept him, Jesus, because he'll be your friend. You can talk to him when you're lonely, like when you're crying. Girl, why aren't you talking to Jesus? He'll listen to you and he'll talk back. Just at least try
He'll
it.
talk
like
back.
You're crying, you're feeling down, and like you don't know what to do. Just try to just pray. Just, Jesus, I don't know if you're. Just be honest with him. Jesus, I don't know if you're real or not. I hope you're real, because I really need someone right now. And you just say that.
I hope you're real.
Simple like that. Something sincere, straight from the heart. And you're going to hear this like little voice in the back of your head. And it's going to start getting louder and louder and louder. And you're
okay.
going to be like, whoa.
I'm not qualified to diagnose this, but it sounds like something that could be diagnosed. I don't know.
Whoa, is that Jesus?
Oh, is that Jesus telling me to kill my family? Oh, yeah.
Bark, bark, bark. Kill your family. Bark, bark, bark. Eat all the food.
Yeah.
And then you can be like, test him too. Be like, okay, if you're Jesus, say, ask him to do something, and then you see him do it, and then.
If you're Jesus, make me eat a shitload of food right now. Oh, you're definitely Jesus.
Wow. What the fuck? Incredible. No notes. No notes.
Definitely Jesus.
And it's like, what? Whoa. That's so.
You're both wrong. Just completely wrong. You're not Harry or Hermione. You're 100% wrong.
Ooh,
Weasley, you say?
Like, oh, I want $1 million. Don't do that.
No, don't do anything like.
You have to show up for that.
No, just something little, small, and test him.
Because that's it. Look, okay. See, that's the thing, though. They're really hitting the nail on the head here. Most people don't know this. God loves to be tested. Loves to be tested. So at every opportunity, just try and test God. Great idea. I mean, he's not real, but
that went well in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like all of us who actually believe in God, Jesus, the creator, source, we've all done it. We've all tested this spirit, this Holy Spirit, this great spirit, you know, like the natives say. Like, we've all experienced him in some way, shape, or form, and we've all heard his voice, and we've all seen like him giving us like little clues, like we're little detectives in our lives to like show us which way to go and how to go, and it's like the most amazing thing to just see God work in action. Are you gonna be perfect? Absolutely not. Are you gonna make mistakes? Yup. Are you gonna screw up sometimes? Absolutely. But you still have Jesus. Like, and don't worry about your sexuality, by the way, Amber. I'm bisexual. Okay? And I'm happy and proud to be bisexual. You know, I actually find you very attractive, Amber.
Oh my God.
There's
in a
only
lot of
one father that I'm getting on my knees and begging for things for, and it isn't Jesus. I got him.
Got him.
Got him. It's
Hell
me, isn't
yeah. We're almost at 50%.
I
We're like,
believe the only
oh, there
one
it
who
is.
can challenge God is Satan, and that's because that's literally his job title. God kept Lucifer on staff because he didn't want any surrounded by a bunch of yes angels.
There it is.
Be pretty annoying, yeah.
Ways.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like you could be one of those girls, you know, that I would be like into. You know, and I'm not ashamed of that part of myself either. I'm not. But do I love Jesus? Absolutely. Do I absolutely loathe Christians who judge people who are interested in Jesus and they have like some kind of thing they don't like about them and they're saying, no, you can't be a Christian if you do this? Bullshit.
If
Bullshit.
Jesus,
Paul.
If Jesus was an overweight woman, I would eat his pussy.
I'd crawl into his gas like I almost said wonton. Tauntaun.
She would probably make that mistake.
Like a wonton.
When Luke had to crawl into his wonton, I bet it was delicious.
He's the person who pretty much wrote the majority of the New Testament. He said, everything is legal, but not everything is expedient, which means is everything is okay to do, but some things aren't good for you to do. You know what I mean?
No.
Like your binge eating disorder. You need to like have all this junk food and the compromising and like this is stuff that I have to go through myself. But you can get through it and you can do it because I'm doing it. If you do it, I can do it.
You're on a drug.
Can do it. You can do it. We can do this together. We can hold each other's hands and do this together. You know, why can't, bigger women who are trying to, like, care for their health, why can't they hold hands and, like, just do it together and support each other and be like, girl, I had a horrible night last night. I binged. I'm sorry.
She wants them to be like a diet support group. Her and Foodie Beauty and what's her name? Amber Lynn. All of them.
But like the thing is, none of these people want to lose weight.
No.
Like that's part of their brand. Like that's who they are. Like you can't just nah, man, this fucking whatever. Because if they wanted to, these are people that have a lot of money. Like Amber Lynn, Foodie Beauty, like they make a lot of money doing the shit that they do. They would already be on Ozempic. They would be able to like afford stomach stapling and like all sorts of crazy shit, Like part of their brand.
It was awful. I binged, something like that. You know what I mean? Like with Foodie, for instance, I honestly don't understand why she has so much shame over asking someone for help and allowing people to help her through her problems. Like,
Shanny, why don't you care about missing children? You're doing all this talk about these other people, but you're not talking about missing children and the trafficked children.
Well, look, she already wrote off her own children, so it's like,
Yeah, that was...
She'd be a hypocrite if she...
That's what a lot of people were saying when she pretended to care about missing children. We're like, well, where's your children?
Yeah, where they at?
Do you want to be like that for the rest of your life? Wanting to lie about your experiences and what life is about and who's in your life and why they're in your life? Like, I just honestly, I wouldn't want to live like that. I really wouldn't want to live like that. Like, I like being open. I like being honest. See, the good thing with honesty is you don't have to think up, what did I say before? Because the truth is the truth. You'll automatically be like, oh, this is what happened. You know what I mean? But when you're lying, you don't remember everything, what you say. And then people start hating you because people naturally do not like those who lie. And I believe you can do this, honestly. Like, I'm doing it. And yeah, you can go make fun of me needing to help to wipe my ass because I have a really bad arthritis in my hips.
Yeah, that's why.
You can go make fun of that all you want. Okay? Like, I literally have a hole in my hip bone, like holes in my hip bone.
Holes in my hip bone.
That was an awesome pose.
And sharp points that grow from my hip bone. You know, the part that connects your leg to your hip, that part, the big.
That's why you can't wipe your ass?
Bulbous bulb.
Yeah, it's called the ball and socket joint.
I'm not really sure what she's trying to. It's an excuse.
Yeah.
You know, like you can just say I can't wipe my ass because I'm big. Like,
yep.
That's
I can't reach.
Yeah, you can't reach. I mean, like that just is what it is, right? And it sucks. I mean, look. There's probably, I don't want to psychoanalyze Shanny too much, but there's probably a whole long history of a bunch of shit that kind of led her to doing all this stuff to herself and being in this predicament. And like, it is what it is. But there's no reason to fucking lie about it. You're big because you're big. That's, you know, and you can't wipe your butt because you're big. Like, that's fine. You can just say that. It's really not a big deal at all.
Yeah. And with that, I am Shannied out. I have to go to the bathroom really quick. I'm going to put you full screen and I'll come back and we'll do something else.
Gotcha. Somebody's asking about thoughts about the Destiny drama. There's always some new kind of Destiny drama. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care about like YouTuber drama or anything like that. Nah. Couldn't even get a care. Hi, hello everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Been a while since I've been on. I have been busy. Very, very, very busy. Yeah. Mostly with doing work and my dirt bike. I have been on my dirt bike a lot. It's been pretty fucking rad. I took a buddy of mine out into the woods, and there was a big gravel pile, and we were riding the dirt bike and like fucking around on that thing, and he was like, I think I'm gonna try and take it around on the back end, and I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And he goes around, and I hear wham, 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 and he disappears from my sight, and I guess he just didn't really pay attention because he hit. Hey, thank you very much, young RJ. He apparently hit and like right at the top of this, and it's like a fucking 25-foot tall pile of gravel that's flat on the top. It must have like had this lip because he fucking launched that thing through the air, and neither of us really know how to ride dirt bikes very well. And he ate shit pretty good, but we were wearing a lot of motorcycle armor, so he was okay. What's my dirt bike? I have an old 1993 Suzuki 250cc. It's I got it. So I'm one of those people that like obsessively looks at used stuff, the Craigslist free ads. I look at estate sales, things like that. And this woman was selling a bunch of shit out of this shop because her husband died of heavy metal toxicity. Really, really sad. But he had a ton of motorcycles and ATVs and things like that. And then this dirt bike was there, and she's like, well, it got wrecked. But it seems like the engine's pretty good, and I like cranked it. And I'm like, I'll give you $400 for it. And she's like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. And I took it home and spent 3 days on it, and it ran because I know what I'm doing. So our parts hard to find. Original ones, but the nice thing about a dirt bike is that they're all kind of ubiquitous. So you can just like rip a piece off one that kind of looks the same, and you can make it work. So yeah. And then cousin Matt got a quad for $800. So that was really fucking good too. But he hasn't fixed it yet, Matt. I fixed my dirt bike, but Matt's taking forever on his ATV. Matt.
That video where he fell.
Oh yeah, when he fucking broke his back. He broke his back.
Did he actually break it?
Yeah, he fractured his fucking back.
That's
like,
terrible.
Yeah, man. And like literally fucking broke his fucking back.
That's why I don't want to do all the dumb shit you guys do. I realize I'm too old to do it, and you guys still do it anyway.
But here's the thing, though. Like, that's... okay, I really got to reiterate this. Let me ask you a hypothetical situation. You're on a zip line, and you're zipping down the zip line, and you're about to get to the end. What do you do? Like the ground is you're at ground level. You can put your feet down and touch the ground, and you're about to hit the end of the line. Is about to end in a T junction. What do you do? What do you do? What would you do?
I fall. I don't let go and I break my back.
Right. You know, you just, I mean, some people, I'd call them cucks, would let go and safely run along the ground to reduce
fucking
speed.
cucks.
But that's cuck shit. Real men.
That's what I'm saying.
Real men just you let their shit snap like a rubber band and then shatter their spine like fragile glass. You know, like a man does.
Oh my god. Damn, I'm really missing out.
That video is so epic. Well, I mean, I don't get hurt like that.
You get hurt.
You know?
You've been hurt. I've seen
No.
you every few years you have like a major injury of some kind.
Yes.
Don't lie.
Yes. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I get a major injury at least like once every 2 years or so. The last one was I had this major fucking injury with my ankle. And you know how that happened? I walked through my bedroom. And my ankle just gave up the ghost and snapped, and I couldn't walk.
There's been other ones. There's like your hand got all mangled somehow. There's like
oh, right. Yeah, I broke one of my fingers right here a little bit. But that's pretty minor. That wasn't really anything. You know.
All right. So we're gonna check out some...
dude, like I've been frying my fucking balls off on high speed machinery while like just blasted out of my head on LSD, traveling through space and fucking time. Can't see anything but just swirls of fucking color and come out totally fine. Like totally fine. You know.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, you're not old when you stop. Yeah, you're not old when you stop having fun. You're old when you stop funning. Are you sure? I mean, I get the gist of it. Sure.
All right. So let's watch this. I know you're gonna love this.
All right.
Here it is.
Oh fuck,
man, that is a big crowd.
Memory is going to contact Ben one day, saying that you fell out of a tree or off a bridge after taking acid.
Okay. I have fallen out of 4 trees. Only 2 of which I was on acid at the time. The other one I was drunk, and the other one was legitimately just because I just fucked up. Like I think I'm 4 for 0 on dying falling out of a tree. So I don't think it's gonna happen with that. I think I'll be okay. What was the other one?
I don't know.
If I die, I'm gonna die in the stupidest fucking.
You're gonna
way
die in
possible.
the crowd at CPAC.
Not here for me. How you guys doing?
I don't know who this guy is, but they did pick the right guy for this job.
Nice vibe this year, right? After the best month we've ever had.
The best month we've ever had.
Well, at least somebody's having a good time.
See you all. Thanks for coming out. Good to see you. I'm not going to kill any more time. Let's bring out Elon Musk.
Sunglasses on, by the way. Is he gonna put his heart out to everybody again?
And I doubt it.
So check it.
On that.
Check this out. They have a surprise for everybody too.
Oh, okay.
It's somebody.
We're going to stay up for 1 second. Hey guys. We've got one more surprise in case this wasn't enough. I'm gonna let Elon do it.
It's your transgender daughter.
Well, President Millet has a gift for me.
Javier Milei from Argentina, you guys know it.
The crazy president from Argentina.
That is, right? Yeah. Why don't we bring him out? Yeah.
Yeah, this guy was like, he's the new, like, right-wing populist president of Argentina.
Right. He just gets done, like, bankrupting a ton of fucking people on a crypto scam, and he's like, I will be back, I've got to go to America and party at CPAC. Like, you fucking dipshit. And people are gonna cheer for this guy. Why? Because they're told, like, good little fucking otters. Sure. Fucking idiots.
Thank you. This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
So when they were saying long live the king, they were talking about Musk, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's perfect. All right.
I love it. Mr. President, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. I love it. We love it. They want it right here.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a seat.
So,
that was something.
I am become meme. Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck does that mean? What the this is
Yep.
absolutely
all it took was the first thing that he said for you to like flip out. I love it.
He is such a fucking toddler. I swear to fucking God. It's so cringe. It's so fucking cringe. I am become meme. What's so fucking weird to me is if you could get anybody who likes Elon out of their bubble long enough to just, like, if you could just severance your memory of who the fuck Elon is and that you're supposed to be part of these team sports and just look at him like a regular person, I don't think anybody could stand the fucking guy. He's so irritating and dumb. Ugh.
Living the meme. It's like there's living the dream and there's living the meme, and it's pretty much what's happening, you know?
You're like, I think you're bigger.
I mean, Doge started out as a meme. Think about it. And now it's real. Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
But it's cool.
Let me ask you this. A year ago.
He is coked out.
Yep.
He is coked
He's all
to the
like
fucking hills. Holy shit. That is... Wow, dude.
Someone had told you you'd be at CPAC and working with the president to absolutely shred the government, the swamp, whatever you want to call it. Would you have ever believed that?
No.
No? Me neither.
But it's cool. This is awesome. And I just want to say, thanks for your support. I mean, you guys are, So, I mean, we're trying to get good things done, but also have a good time doing it. And
Hang on. I do need to debunk this though. Yes, Elon does take ketamine. Like there's that clip of at the inauguration when he was like fucking spacing out and shit. That's pretty K-hole kind of shit. This is not ketamine. He is not on ketamine here.
This is like a stimulant or something.
Yeah, he's coked out. Or something, maybe Addies, but this seems even rougher than Addies, so I'm thinking coke. I think he's on some blocaine. I don't know if he has like a ketamine addiction. That's like kind of just a trope and whatnot. Maybe, but yeah, no. This is cocaine, la cocaína.
Cocaine.
And have like a sense of humor, So, I mean, the sort of the left wanted to make comedy illegal, Like,
who said that?
Nobody ever wanted to do
Where
that.
was the law that was proposed to make comedy illegal?
Pretty sure it never happened. Pretty sure.
Never.
You can't make fun of anything. So then it's like, comedy sucks. It's like, nothing's funny. You can't make fun of anything. It's like, legalize comedy.
I can tell he's trying to play a character right now.
Of course. Here, like, if you want real comedy, go and try and make a joke on Twitter using the word cisgender. That's not legal, not on Twitter.
I had no idea.
Have you noticed that actually? That is a thing. If you use the term cisgender at all, it doesn't matter the context, on Twitter, it automatically gets flagged. You can blast
I had no idea.
all day long. It's totally true. 100% true. Try it out. It's crazy.
Yeah. Legalize comedy.
And we've shifted the entire culture in just the last few months. The whole culture of this country has shifted dramatically just because of that election.
Yeah, exactly. Freedom of speech, having fun again. It seems like we should have a good time.
It's a great time. Everybody in this place is so excited, and when you talk to conservatives, everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And everybody feels this great sense of relief because we were going to hell for about 4 years. It really felt bad.
Yeah.
Especially toward the end, it felt really bad.
Ow.
Yeah. I thought we were sort of heading.
In what way? I still don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they mention.
They
this
won't
kind of shit.
specify.
No, I mean, the most they'll say is like, well, prices were pretty high and shit, but like,
they're higher now.
They're high. Yeah, they're higher now.
You think Elon gives a fuck how much higher prices are? Like,
no, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck. He gets rich off of our fucking tax dollars. That's how he's so fucking rich. We pay you, me, everybody watching this that's an American citizen right now. We pay Elon money. Like, our tax money keeps him rich. And it's been that way for years. Like, he doesn't give a fuck how expensive it's going to be for us. Jesus Christ. Of course not.
For a point of no return, really.
Yeah.
Shit.
Until that's why it was so essential that President Trump win the election, and that there be a Republican majority in the House and Senate, which, thanks to you, that has been accomplished.
Yeah. I want to ask you, one of the biggest questions I have for you is, you've been, politically, you weren't really on one side or the other for a long time. You're a businessman. A lot of people, they stay away from it. Now you're on a side, and you've chosen a side. You're sitting here in a MAGA hat. What's it, how did that happen? What was the moment?
It's like, dark Gothic MAGA.
That's a good one.
Dark Gothic MAGA.
Yeah, real Gothic.
He's so Gothic.
What was there a specific moment? Was there a moment that it all changed?
Yeah, when I realized I was a fool. But no, I was, I guess, yeah, I mean, I'd say, like, I was politically neutral for quite a while. Leaning a little Democrat.
How do you go from that to this?
Yeah, no.
How does that happen?
Well,
did they go crazy?
Yeah, they did go crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy.
No, I mean, that whole cancel culture and
screwing over the poor. Is this exactly what happened right before the French Revolution? Get out your guillotines, everybody. It's time to redistribute the wealth.
No, I want to eat cake.
We gotta call them lemonade stands. Lemonade stands. And yes, we all need to start building lemonade stands. I agree. Yeah. I think part of it was when his kid came out as trans is one of the things that shifted him very swiftly towards like this dipshittery that we got going on. And you know what? I think probably there is something to be said that because some people have postulated this, that he tried to get more directly involved in like Democrat politics, and nobody was really biting. Nobody was that interested.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that's what happened with Trump too. Like Trump isn't conservative. He's not a Republican. He's a fucking wealthy New York elitist, like he is the definition of somebody who should be a neo-corporatist libtard. But, like he was able to do this because he shifted specifically to pander to the right wing, specifically the insecurities of the right wing. So,
Stop freedom of speech and infringe upon people's personal freedoms, they just want state control of what you say. They want to, take away your guns.
No, nobody tried to take away guns.
No. And it would never happen anyway. Every time there's any bill that's put forward to try and do any gun control legislation, it's always shut down by the courts every single fucking time. So it's always a hollow threat of like the Democrats are going to cover your guns. Well, they've tried. It never fucking works. You know who did? You know who did actually infringe on the Second Amendment was Trump with his executive order.
Yep.
But people don't like to remember that because they're idiots.
And the reason I want to take away your guns, so like there's nothing you do to oppose them. So it's sort of like, I just like we just need to restore the fundamental elements of what made America great, which is freedom and opportunity.
We're seeing a lot of these freedoms disappearing in the West. It's not just about America. We're all watching Europe and knowing that they're about 50, 100 years ahead of us, right? Because they got an early start. And we're watching how they're devolving. And you're trying to save it from happening here.
They're devolving in Europe.
In Europe, they put people in prison for memes.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's insane.
And they're collapsing. I mean, this society it's a collapsing society. It feels that way.
It feels like
France was nicer 50 years ago than it is today.
Yeah.
I don't think you can question that.
Yeah. So
riveting stuff, Elon.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
Really, thanks. I love you too.
They do love
I really just wanted to do useful things, like basically build products, provide products and services that are good, and
he's very.
If anyone had already mentioned it. Apparently Javier Milei endorsed a type of cryptocurrency and said to invest. Apparently, a lot of people lost a lot of money, including the Bank of Argentina.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, crypto is a fucking scam and it's gambling and you shouldn't do it. So, I did mention that. What were you going to say about how weird he's acting?
He's very awkward.
He's high, too, like... he actually has to answer questions instead of just vibe and be high. So I don't know. That's weird.
I wasn't really like that interested in being political. It just like there was at a certain point no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can I ask you on the same side of that coin, what's it like from going neutral to being vilified, largely vilified by the media? Like you're.
What? No. Really?
I mean, you turn on some of these channels, brother. I mean, they're angry at you. Does it bother you at all? Does it get to you?
Yeah. When they're chanting for my death, I suppose that's a little,
not good.
But then, the song's not even that good, and it's like you call that a death chant? That's nothing. Please.
They've been singing a lot lately.
It's not even good music.
Yeah. There's a lot of music lately. It's not good music either. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that
what is the deal with death chants?
I don't even know what he's referring to. I haven't heard of any death chants. Have you?
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's happened though. I don't know, but
people are calling for my death and blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
With those,
maybe you should die. I don't know.
People love it. I mean, I've always looked at the government. And I've always looked at the government and I've seen this big machine and you just know that they waste because they don't care. Nobody cares. There's more money coming. They don't care.
Yeah.
You're cutting all this out. Everybody in this country knows that the government is full of waste, fraud, and abuse. And you're doing the work and the Americans love it. Watching their reaction politically to this.
The Americans love it.
I can't believe how bad they are at responding to this. I don't know how you're going to sit there and scream and complain because they're cutting waste out of the government and try to win another election. How do you try to win on that?
Well, at this point, I'm not sure how much of the left is even real.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
How much was propped up by our money?
Yeah. Like literally, you see like these sort of fake rallies where there's like hardly any people, and the media will like frame it and get all 6 people. In the frame, but there's like nobody else is there. like just it doesn't have popular support. But then you learn that like there's hundreds of billions of dollars going to these so-called NGOs.
Yeah.
And it's your tax dollars that are funding things that are fundamentally anti-American.
And they're propping up their narrative.
Yes.
A lot of that government money has been propping up a left that I don't think is as strong as they made it seem.
In fact, a massive amount of your tax dollars is going to legacy media companies.
Yes.
Directly from the government.
The government wants to take over media.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, well, can we talk about how much money is going directly to Elon Musk through corporate welfare, through his subsidies, through, I mean, like the amount of money he makes off of us through SpaceX. Every single Tesla that's sold, we pay for those Teslas to Elon because the government has had to deal with him for a long time that there is a subsidy for electric cars. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's the highest specifically for Elon's electric cars. So can we talk about that waste and abuse? Can we get our money back? Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
man?
we'll get our money back. You didn't hear that yet, Jeff?
No, what's that?
Oh, they're gonna cut like a Doge check to like make us all think, well, to make a bunch of dumb people think that they're working for us and getting our money back. Did you? Yeah, there's a Doge stimulus. They talk about it here.
That's why we have X.
Yeah, and
that's why you spent $44 billion. I mean, that's a lot of money.
I mean,
more than it was probably worth. But there was a message.
Freedom is priceless.
Yeah.
Priceless.
It's what is it worth now? It's worth like $7 billion. Like he tanked 80% of its value and shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
Probably one of the most important investments this country's ever seen. If you got to protect the First Amendment, it's not much more important than that.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of criticism, and people said, "Well, that proves he's a huge idiot." From a, like, look, he bought it for whatever, $44 billion, and now it's worth like 8 cents. And
it's not worth 8 cents.
But there's the. But the,
yeah, I would agree. It's definitely not even worth 8 cents. Yeah, for sure.
It was essentially to buy freedom of expression,
Once that's gone, it's all over. It's all over.
Yeah,
Sent into tyranny is really quick after that.
Yeah, I mean, like it's all the sort of federal money going to media companies is what helps explain why the legacy media all says the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it like, it's like weird, like you can put them up where it's like, like when
they're mouthpieces for
the state.
For the state.
Yes.
And that's what we've come to know.
God, this guy is having to hold his hand so much.
Oh, yeah, that's why he's there. Yes, he's the handler. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's like, if you don't mind Twitter, we're falling into tyranny soon, right? Right?
And I like that meme where they're, because they're always saying like threat to our democracy, but if you just replace democracy with bureaucracy, it makes a lot of sense.
It makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Big threat to the bureaucracy.
That's exactly right. Let's talk about these Doge dividend checks that everybody's talking about this week. And I know you tweeted out that you're gonna. Does everybody want like a $5,000 check in the mail?
Here it is. They're promising. Well, they're suggesting $5,000 checks in the mail. Yep.
So here's a question: would you cash that check?
Probably. Why?
Because okay. I don't know if I would. A couple of reasons. I could really use $5,000. Don't get me wrong. That would actually be a significant amount of credit card debt that I got to get rid of. But at the same time, I don't really trust Elon Musk as far as I can throw him. And with his ties to the federal government and the gutting of everything that's been happening and how they're fucking around with the IRS, I fully expect them to then tax you an extra $5,000 on top of it to recoup their fucking
Allegedly,
loss.
it's supposed to be like a tax refund, and it shouldn't be taxable income. But
Sure. I'd love to see how that ends up working out. I don't know. I don't know if I would probably be pretty weak and just be like, fuck, I gotta pay some bills. But yeah, I wouldn't be very happy about it.
it's a distraction so that people are like, yeah, they're working. Yep.
Yeah.
And the best part about it would be knowing where it came from. That's $5,000 that you sent them last year.
Totally. It's money that's taken away from things that are destructive to the country and from organizations that hate you to you. That's awesome.
Does it seem, have you talked to
that's like glorious. That's like
it's the best.
The spoils of battle,
Spoils of battle. I like that. Is there traction on that?
Yeah. So I talked to the president, and he's supportive of that, and so it sounds like that's something we're going to do.
Yep.
So as we're finding savings, that's going to translate directly to reductions in tax. So
yeah, I think they fired 6,000 people at the IRS today.
Yeah.
And I think Lutnick said last night that they're talking about shutting down the IRS.
So how are they going to keep track of taxes? Or are they suggesting they're getting rid of taxes, or what?
Yeah. So I've been also talking to my friends about this. I'm not paying taxes this year until I know what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm just not even gonna fucking bother. I'm not gonna file, because if they gut the IRS and I don't know, one of his little Nazi dorks, like big Hitler balls or whatever, 1488 is probably gonna come along and I don't know, delete all of our tax information so we can play Fortnite on a server or some shit, and then maybe I don't have to worry about my debt anymore. Who knows? Yeah, fuck it.
I don't know.
And I think it's fair. I think people should realize this is, the amount of...
It'll be a $5,000 coupon towards a new Tesla.
Money that we send Washington $5 or $6 trillion a year. That is such an ungodly amount of money. What do they say? They say a trillion seconds is 30 years or something like that. That's how much we send them, and they seem to never have enough. There must be a lot you can cut.
No, absolutely. People ask me, what's the most surprising thing that you've encountered when you go to DC, when you're in DC? And I said, well, the most surprising thing is the scale of the expenditures, and actually how easy it is to, when you add caring and competence where it was absent before, you can actually save.
Somebody was asking, how do you not pay taxes? They just take that shit out of my check automatically. Being a YouTuber, there's a few different ways to do it, but effectively it's your own small business, and then you have to pay taxes at the end of the year. And also my tour job, I'm a 1099 contractor, so taxes don't get taken out for that either. It just is what it is. And somebody else asked, why do I have $5,000?
It's like our entire country is now being run by JP from Grandma's Boy. Kill me, please.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be the reason I have so much credit card debt is I want to say it's because I bought extremely high-powered rifles, but really there was a point in time a couple years back where there was a lapse in a job coming into the household, and so just paying bills for 4 months.
I think the national credit card debt is higher than it's ever been right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, and a lot of it is because of inflation, and people aren't able to necessarily with their own wages be able to make a living, so they supplement that with a credit card because that'll keep them afloat for a while.
Yeah.
And it sucks to do, but sometimes that's all you can do, and that's kind of what happened to me. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes in an hour.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And then they scoff at it and say, a few billion here, there. The way they're talking about it, you can see they don't care. It's such little money compared to how much they're used to wasting. That's what's really scary.
Exactly. But obviously, it just shows that they really lack empathy for the average taxpayer who's working hard, paying taxes, and then they say, $1 million doesn't matter. I'm like, I think it matters a lot to people, So what are you talking about?
I'd like to have it. Let me ask you a question. I know the president fairly well, watched him survive 2 assassination attempts. Had the first one not happened, the second one would have gotten him. It was very, because without those extra guys, they would have never seen that gun poking through the fence at the golf course. I saw the crew that you had.
Isn't it like mind-blowing that this has happened? I mean, it just... And what, by the way, why do we still know nothing about that guy in Butler?
Why doesn't Trump have any visible wound on his ear? Let's talk about that.
I mean, like, I legitimately forgot again that anybody tried to kill Trump. Like, I still don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I'm ever going to give a fuck. Like, no, don't care. The only thing I care about is that somebody missed. That's all it's me. So.
Hold on. But Cash is going to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cash got confirmed. So.
Yeah.
By the way,
Confirmed just a couple hours ago, but I saw that the security detail that you had come in is enormous.
Well, it's not that enormous. Maybe it should be bigger. I don't know.
I think you could probably afford it. But I mean, how concerned are you about your safety? I mean, you are a wanted man. Are you nervous?
So, look, I'm open to ideas for improving security. I have to tell you, I don't actually have a death wish. I think. It's not that easy. I mean, but I have I've had even people like President Bukele from El Salvador who managed to put in prison 100,000 murderous thugs, and he was he called me. He's like, I'm worried about your security. I'm like, you're worried about my security? I'm like, what? Okay.
I mean, talk about guts to do that down there. I mean,
yeah, totally,
and survive.
I was like, how did you put all those thugs in prison without dying? Because it seems like that would have been not easy,
Well, there's the president has one of his top attorneys is now investigating, I guess, Chuck Schumer for threats against SCOTUS, a congressman on the Democrat side, for saying, basically saying we're going to bring a war to you, like a fight to you. I mean, the rhetoric. You guys are screwing with things that are not supposed to be messed with. And
we're fighting the Matrix.
There's a lot of people that really...
They're fighting the Matrix.
I love this idea that they're trying to make people think that Chuck Schumer is a threat to anything other than a pair of Depends. I'm sorry. Dude, it's Chuck fucking Schumer, all right? No.
They don't want that to happen.
Yeah, we're fighting the Matrix big time here. But it has got to be done.
Yeah.
And
it certainly does. What's going on with? Tell us about Fort Knox. It's Kentucky. It's a military base. It's a ton of gold, tons and tons and tons.
5,000 tons of gold, or
5,000 tons of gold are there in the ground in this. I mean, it's a very secure.
I think we all want to see it.
I'd love to see it.
This is your gold, by the way. It's the public's gold.
Do you think it's not there?
I don't know.
Are they really starting a rumor that Fort Knox isn't actually there?
Well, and the Fort Knox doesn't mean anything. Fort Knox is not a representation of our wealth. It has not been for a very, very long time. It's, God, what a stupid fucking concept.
We just want to see it. Yeah, we want to go see it and just make sure somebody did spray paint some lead or something,
Yeah.
Is this real gold? Fight at the bar.
Yeah, take a big bite of a lead bar, please,
I think
Elon.
that's a great idea. That would be fucking awesome. That'll show him, Elon. Just eat some lead.
Didn't dent.
But I think honestly, part of this also is just let's have some fun and like I said, all this gold at Fort Knox, it's the public's gold. It's your gold. So I think you have a right to see it.
You want to take a tour?
Yeah, I think we should have do a tour. And then the president last night was like, I think he's in favor of it. That would be cool. And then it should be a live tour. You can see what's going on, open the door, what's behind it.
Well, and there's,
I think I'd watch that.
It's a great idea. So this is an awesome idea. Why don't we have a live stream from the inside of one of the most secure government facilities ever in existence, make sure that we get real close zoom ins on like all of the security apparatuses and like all of the what the fuck are you talking about?
Show me where the guards are, man.
Yeah,
they better not be DEI guards. I want to see all of them.
Yeah, I want to know where the white ones are. You know, like
they got there on merit.
Right.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean, what is 5,000 tons of gold look
totally.
like?
What does
How
it
big
look
is
like?
that? Is it the size of this?
It's got to be pretty big, you know.
It's got to be a lot of
Maybe
gold.
there's some other stuff in there. Like just walk around. Like I don't know. Maybe they got some other stuff in there.
Are you thinking about auditing the Federal Reserve as well, which is obviously
yeah, sure.
Regulates
While
our
we're at it.
economy? I imagine you
sure.
think the waste has got to be everywhere.
Yeah, no, waste is pretty much everywhere. People ask, like, how can you find waste in DC? I'm like, look, it's like being in a room, and this target, the wall, the roofs, and the floor are all targets. So it's like you're gonna close your eyes and go shoot in any direction, you can't miss, you know. So it's pretty wild. Like you just push on things a little bit, and you save billions of dollars. Like just a little bit, you know. It's wild.
It's scary, isn't it?
That's why I say it really is underrated. If you add caring and competence, how much things improve.
Yeah.
And we just find
Caring and competence, the two C's.
so many totally crazy things, which we're sharing with the public.
It's funny how you have Cheez-Its in the background because I was eating the shit out of some Cheez-Its earlier.
Oh, were you? Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm a huge Cheez-It fan. I'm a Cheez-It stan.
Like we post everything we learn, so you can see it, you know.
What do you?
And like it's like, isn't it like it's totally wild? Like we just did like a check the database on Social Security. Like it says how many alive Americans eligible for Social Security are there? And according to the database, it's over 400 million. And we're like, wait a second, like what they?
Yeah, I mean, they say a lot more. We'll move on to the next thing. It's Donald Trump's Black History reception.
Okay. I love the black.
Thank you. Wow. This is some crowd. How are you? Thank you. Leo. This is some crowd. These are the best people, Tiger. And we have Adam Scott here also, winner of the Masters, one of the greatest golfers in the world.
I knew it. His kind of black person was Tiger Woods. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it when he was going to. I was like, oh, what kind of black person does Trump like? I knew it. He was going to have Tiger Woods with him.
Yep. Good old Tiger. One of the good ones.
I've always tried to swing just like Adam. It never worked out that way. And Tiger, we know, and I just want to thank Adam and Tiger and the Commissioner of Golf is Jay. Thank you very much for being here. Jay Monahan, head of the PGA, and we had some interesting discussions. But let me ask you, is there anybody like our Tiger? How are you? He's a great. Would you want to just say a couple of words, Tiger? He doesn't. He's much more comfortable.
He's much more comfortable hosting orgies. We've heard about them.
I've been to a few. They're the best.
Yeah, I mean, that was like when Tiger had his whole like personal life drama back in the day. It came out. He used to just like host orgies. Like he was, that was like his thing.
I mean, I would. I totally would if I had the opportunity. Fuck yeah.
Hey, it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here with you, Mr. President, and
God.
the honor to be here with all of you. Thank you
What the fuck?
so much.
He's one of the good ones.
Thank you. Love you too.
Go right over here. Thanks, Tiger. And I want to
No, Jeff, no. By the way, James Rink, evil man.
thank all
Evil man.
Sucks that he's being such a shit, man.
Yeah.
of you very much for being here. Welcome to the White House, and we proudly celebrate Black History Month. How are you, darling? Today we pay tribute to the generations of black legends, champions, warriors, and patriots who helped drive our country forward to greatness. And you really are great people. What a great, nice group of... I have some people in front of me every once in a while with all the problems that are caused all over the world. They're not nice. They're not nice. And but we're making them nice. I can tell you that, and we're making them nice rapidly. So we're
What is he talking about?
Pleased to be joined in this really beautiful afternoon at the White House by hundreds of incredible members of the African American community, many of whom are making history themselves, including one of the greatest athletes of all time, who you just said hello, the man who matched Sam Snead's #1 record for the most PGA Tour wins ever, and a man who has 15 majors, and he's got a long way to go, too. I was with him a week ago. We played. I think he's got some left, doesn't he, huh? He's got a couple of majors left, maybe more than that. But Tiger...
I joked earlier when I was like, oh, who did Trump do the African American thing with? And I was like, probably Tiger Woods.
He's an incredible guy, an incredible athlete,
I didn't realize it would actually be Tiger Woods.
Thank you for being with us, Tiger. Thank you very much. And he got the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which he proudly wore today. And it's we have Senator Tim Scott here. What do you think, Tim? You never got the Presidential Medal. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. You better believe it. And also, Adam, thank you very much. Adam is, as Tiger will tell you, one of the greatest players and one of the great modern players. And he had 32 wins worldwide and winning the Masters also. And he's something very special and a great representative of golfers and athletes. Thank you very much, Adam. Even though he doesn't quite come from our country, he sort of does, right?
Oh, my God.
It's here a lot.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes from another nice place like Australia, right?
Right? That's what it's called, right? They didn't change the name of it, right?
And they've been
not
very...
yet. It might become
America Junior.
Yeah. South America. Oh wait, that's taken.
Good.
More South America, the most Southern America.
Southern America, one can get. Okay.
Yes, part of the it's an island in the Western American Ocean.
Very, very good to us. Jay, thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. We also have the head of Pfizer here, so I want to thank him. One of the great people, one of the great businessmen. Thank you, Al.
They're getting booed.
Thank you.
Just south of Americanesia.
That's
Thank
amazing.
you very much.
That's amazing that they're booing the fucking head of Pfizer. Jesus.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
if they have something to, that's the one time Trump's people will turn on him.
Yeah. Anytime it's apparent that he still likes like big business and fucking pharmaceutical companies and shit like that, they make excuses for why it's okay. So, whatever.
Thank you very much. I want to congratulate our newly sworn-in Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Scott Turner. Come in. I got to say hello. Come on up here, Scott. I had Tim Scott pushing him so hard, you have no idea. I had no choice. Is that right, Tim? No, Scott is, I've known him a long time, and Scott's a real champion. Say a couple of words, Scott, please.
Well, hello, everyone. Is everybody happy to be here together? Is everybody happy to be here together? Amen. Well, first of all, I want to thank President Trump for his confidence and appointing me to this position. I consider it a great honor and a great blessing. And I thank God for this, and I'm real humbled by it. And you can guarantee that every day that I'm going to lay it down for the people of America. Yeah.
He's going to lay it down.
As Senator Tim Scott, thank you for your leadership. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for the blowjob earlier, Senator Scott.
And for all of those who have gone before us, and those of you who have such a great voice today, keep on speaking, keep on preaching, for not just Black America, but for all America. So we appreciate you. And my sister, Brooke Rollins, and all of those here, Mr. President, we look forward to working with you, sir, and carrying out this great agenda. We pray for you every day. God bless you, and thank you. God bless America. Thank you for President Trump.
Thanks, Congratulations. And I see we have a newly, I think you just got in, right? They just confirmed you, and you did it very nicely. Brooke Rollins, she's the Secretary of Agriculture. It's a big deal. That's great, Brooke. That was a good vote you had, too, huh? She went through very easily, a little easier than some of our people, but they were all approved, every one of them. And today we just had Kash Patel approved, which is great. So, Brooke, congratulations. Secretary of Agriculture, that's big stuff, right? That's big. So you're going to do fantastically. And congratulations also to a really good friend of mine. He endorsed me early, and he was one of the best surrogates you could have. The surrogate is when you walk around and go on television shows, and they go try and beat you up, but he beat them up. They didn't have a chance against Tim Scott, Senator Tim Scott from South Carolina. And he's now the longest-serving black United States senator in the history of our
African-American.
country. I don't know. That's pretty good. He's going to be around for a long time, right? He just got married. Congratulations on that, too. Beautiful, beautiful wife.
To a woman? Oh.
Thanks as well to Congressman John James. Where's John James? Is here. Hi, John. How are you? It's a star, young star. I knew that 5 years ago, right, John? I sort of predicted it. And I'm really proud to say that we now have more black Republicans serving in the U.S. House than at any time since 1870. That's a long time, 1870. So thank you very much. And Scott, you're going to be fantastic. I'll tell you, you're going to do a great job. From the very, very beginning, and some of my good friends are here today, and I appreciate you being. I'm not going to call out your names because Tiger will get very bored. He'll say, this is a little boring.
What?
This is a little boring if we do that. But I want to thank you all for being here. You are a friend.
He blames it on Tiger.
And we
He just doesn't want to read all their names.
Appreciate this. McGee, you are my friend. The last administration tried to reduce all of American history to a single year, 1619. But under our administration, we honor the indispensable role black Americans have always played in the immortal cause of another date, 1776. We like 1776. In the very first skirmish of the Revolutionary War at Lexington.
All right, so quick reminder, tonight we're doing the post show. We're going to go over Jeff Holliday's continuing series. How would you title the 4-part series? Like, what would you?
I mean, I'm gonna make more for sure, but everything is fucking terrible. America is over, and you need to stop fucking pretending that everything is okay. So yeah, I will very thoroughly go over the fact that what I'm talking about is not doomerism. It is, in fact, 100% fucking real, and this country is never going to go back. We're fucked, man. We're absolutely fucked. So, yep. Cheerful stuff.
An enslaved black man named Prince Estabrook. You know Prince Estabrook? Yeah. Answered history's call and fought as the Minutemen alongside the other patriots of the very small Massachusetts town. Couldn't protect itself, but they did a good job. Prince was wounded in the early morning battle, becoming not only the first African-American soldier to fight in the Revolution, but among the very first Americans to spill their blood. One of the first in the nation to spill blood in that very, very tough time. Soon Estabrook joined the Continental Army and ultimately won his own freedom along with that of his fellow Americans. His legacy will endure, and we're very proud to honor him today. It's a very important day in our country, and we honor.
Hang on. Somebody said, you sound like Jesse Lee Peterson, Jeff, constantly saying my country is gone and it's not coming back. Here's the thing. This is the difference between me and Jesse. The country that Jesse says is gone never existed. It never existed. The conservative dream that, like, best time in 1950s, it never happened. It never happened. It wasn't real. It's all horse shit that people try and sell you. What I'm saying is the country right now that we have right now is fucking over. And we need to start making peace with that. Like, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like, not this amorphous thing. I mean now. Like, it's gone, dude. It's over. We're fucking cooked, bro. We're so fucking cooked. Yep, that's all. Cheerful shit. What, did Ben leave? I didn't hear him say he was leaving. Oh, you fucking dick. What is with his tiny bladder lately? Is he on Ozempic? Everything's about Ozempic lately. So I'm just assuming. We're at North Korea yet? No. This replace anarchy might be better. There's problems with anarchy. Lofty goal, fine as a philosophy, as something to kind of strive towards. Not really feasible. You know what'll happen? The only way we'll ever have actual real anarchy again in this world, because it'll never happen unless it's a global thing, is after a collapse. And I mean like an immense fucking collapse. So people don't respond well to doom. You better learn, you know. And we, in modern Western countries, we have been so privileged to never really know true fucking adversity, like real adversity in our lifetimes, unless you yourself have signed up and gone to war, which I would even argue is still different, because it's not your country that you're having to fight to defend. We don't understand. We don't understand how bad shit can actually get. And the thing is, when I say these things, and if you're listening to me, you have to understand that I really want to be wrong. I'm not saying this because like I'm hopeful for it. I would really rather I be wrong, but I don't think I am, and I would rather plan as if I am very correct, because just in case I am, you know, I'm not saying like go kill your family or something because you know like the world's coming to an end or some shit. Not saying anything crazy like that. I'm just saying like, yeah, we as a society, we don't know suffering in the U.S. and there are things that you can do to mitigate that. There are things that you can do to try and combat that and make it less shit. Like if you've ever read or watched Foundation, you know, like think of it like that. You're trying to make it hurt less, but you should be ready for it to really fucking hurt. So,
even Trump said the tariffs were going to hurt at first.
Oh yeah. I mean, God. I don't know. Buy a gun, buy ammo, you know, that kind of shit.
Him, first person to spill blood happened to be Mr. Brooke. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we will be including the statue of Prince Estabrook in our new National Garden of American Heroes. We're going to be doing a Garden of American Heroes. And now that I think of it, I must tell you, you know, sadly, most of them, I guess all of them are not with us any longer. I was going to put Tiger in the garden, but maybe you don't want to be there. I maybe should wait a little bit, huh?
Might have to execute you, Tiger.
About 50, I think I'm going to wait about 50 years, all right? But Tiger's going to make it, okay? But I'm a little afraid to tell him yes, because he'd be the only one that's living. I don't know, Tiger. Tiger's rejecting that offer, right? Under the executive order.
Did you see the video that Bernie Sanders put out again about the Trump's administration, their policy on Ukraine?
No, I haven't seen that. I didn't know that was
Thanks, everybody, for joining me to discuss a very, very serious issue. Yesterday, we witnessed an extremely sad moment in American history. We saw the President of the United States aligning himself with the dictator of Russia, Vladimir Putin, to undermine the independence of Ukraine and its democracy. Let's be clear. Trump is showing us that he sees one of the world's most brutal dictators as his friend, and our longtime democratic allies in Europe as his enemies. He wants a world that is safe for authoritarian.
How long before Bernie is mysteriously found dead or gets thrown in prison?
Falls down an elevator shaft under some bullets.
Yeah.
And oligarchs, but extremely dangerous for democracies. It will not surprise you when I tell you that Trump is lying, as he so often does. Yesterday, Trump said that Ukraine started the war. That's not true. Russia invaded Ukraine twice, first in 2014 and then again in 2022. Right now, Russia occupies about 20% of Ukraine. Since Putin's horrific invasion, over 1 million people have been killed or injured. Every single day, Russia continues to rain down hundreds of missiles and drones on Ukrainian cities. Putin's forces have massacred civilians and kidnapped thousands of Ukrainian children, bringing them back to Russian re-education camps. These atrocities led the International Criminal Court to issue an arrest warrant for Putin in 2023 as a war criminal. Further, Trump called Ukrainian President Zelensky a dictator. That's not true either. Zelensky won 75% of the vote in free elections. In fact, his approval rating is higher than Trump's. In the midst of a brutal war,
Elon saying that Zelensky had Coach Red Pill killed on Twitter.
Did he actually say that?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he did.
Really? Elon Musk knows who Roach
Right here.
Pill is?
Right here. Zelensky killed an American journalist.
Oh, my God.
And then you can look down here, and here's our buddy, the Frenchman himself. R.I.P. CRP.
Jesus Christ. This is the dumbest fucking timeline. This is the stupidest. Fuck this gay earth. What the fuck?
Yep.
I fucking simply cannot anymore.
Yep.
I just fucking cannot.
Nope.
A brutal war. Ukraine's parliament continues to function, and free and unfettered political debate takes place. Trump claimed that our European allies have done little to support Ukraine in its fight against Putin's invasion. He said the United States has contributed 3 times more than Europe. But that's another lie. In fact, Europe has provided more aid to Ukraine than the United States. But it's not just that Trump is lying again. That's not new. It's what this all reveals about where he wants to take our country, and in fact, the entire world. Trump is cozying up to Vladimir Putin. So who is Putin? And what kind of world
Vladimir Putin. I love the way he talks. He's great.
he want to build? Putin is a dictator who crushed Russia's movement toward democracy after the end of the Cold War.
That is true.
Russia holds sham elections every 6 years where Putin wins 90% of the vote.
There was the era of like Russia being a democratic nation and being the U.S. allies, and it lasted a little bit.
Authorities don't even try to hide their ballot stuffing. There is no freedom of speech or free media in Putin's Russia. Protests are violently suppressed. Tens of thousands of people are in prison for protesting Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Political dissidents are harassed or thrown into jail. The bravest, people like Alexei Navalny, are killed outright. Hundreds of thousands of Russians have fled Putin's brutal regime since his invasion of Ukraine. But Putin has maintained control in his country by offering Russia's oligarchs a simple deal. If you give me absolute power, I'll let you steal as much as you want from the Russian people. And that's why in a country where many are struggling economically, Russian oligarchs have stashed trillions of dollars in offshore tax accounts. That is the Russian leader that Trump admires. That is the Russian oligarchy that he supports. But that is not the perspective of the American people. We know, and we are proud of, the fact that the United States of America is the longest standing democracy in the world. We know that many hundreds of thousands of brave Americans over the years have fought and died to defend democracy. We also know that our allies in the world are those countries that believe in democracy, not authoritarianism. In this critical moment in our history, I hope that every American, regardless of political perspective, will stand tall and say yes to democracy, no to oligarchy.
How do we do that? What he's asking.
Okay. What can the average citizen do? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Like what Bernie's trying to do right now is basically get everybody on board with the notion that we have to resist. But as far as like what an individual can do to stop this kind of thing, nothing. There's not a fucking thing that you can do about it. Not even close. Do you want me to tell you what I think should be done?
Do you have
No. I mean, like, I don't have to. I don't think it's like it's not spicy or.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's what I think should happen. I think governors, specifically governors, because we're gonna have to put this as basically like a states' revolt sort of thing. Governors are going to have to basically lead a type of resistance, disobeying the federal government. They're going to have to drum up their base enough that there is enough outcry that it can't really be ignored. And those states that do actually have a lot of weight as far as resources are going to have to use those resources to choke everyone else. And that's basically the only thing that can actually be done with some degree of soft power. And even though that's not really soft, that's still kind of violent in its own way. It could be actually pretty effective. The only thing that a lot of people, like actual private citizens, could do is a general strike, which is not going to happen unless people are fucking starving. You know, like that's going to take like French Revolution style fucking suffering before it actually occurs. And I don't know how likely that is.
We need Cascadia.
I'm down, dude. I'm down for Cascadia. I legitimately will support that full-throated at this point. But yeah, I mean that's basically what it is like, you know, California could single-handedly annihilate most of the I'd say like a good half of the red states in this country. California could just shut them down easily, like without even
by what means? You mean like economically?
Well, yeah. Well, first of all, like, you know, if Gavin Newsom was like, yeah, we're not sending any tax revenue anymore to the federal government, we're keeping it. That's going to cripple pretty much any project and any federal tax dollars that is used for largely infrastructure or secure social safety nets is supplemented by blue states for red states, because red states are notoriously more poor. They have less services, et cetera, et cetera. But also, California is basically a massive breadbasket for the whole fucking country. That's a lot of food. And if they decide they're not going to send their food to specific places, that will fuck red states. They could do it. They could totally do it. And it's one of those things that a lot of people don't understand, is that blue states are powerhouses of the United States. Like, that is where resources largely are generated in this country. Not all of them, you know, like a red state could really put the hurt on some people in some regards, but not even close to the same. So
yeah, here's a little bit about Kash Patel.
Welcome back. As noted here earlier, the Senate today confirmed Kash Patel to lead the FBI. Patel's nomination approved 51-49.
Didn't he write like a Trump children's book?
Yes, he did, and it's referred to him as the king. Yeah.
Yeah. Trump. Yeah. I mean, like, Trump is doing. That was one of your videos. The whole "Long Live the King" thing.
Yep. Yep.
Republican senators.
If anybody's seeing this like king rhetoric about Trump and not immediately having a visceral, violent reaction to it is un-American. It's unpatriotic. Like, it's fucking crazy. So.
Islands of Maine, Lisa Murkowski, Alaska, joined all the Democrats to vote against Patel. During the process of confirmation, some senators expressed concern that Patel might use the Bureau's power to go after perceived political enemies of the president or the president's agenda. Scott McFarlane, our justice correspondent, joins us now. Remind the audience, Scott, why those concerns persist.
Kash Patel has been among the most loyal and ardent of Trump's surrogates to be nominated for a position, but he's been nominated to run the FBI, which is famously, and its agents say necessarily, independent from the White House. You can't have a White House-aligned FBI director looking out for the White House's interests, and also...
Well, okay, and this is also kind of important, too, that a lot of people aren't mentioning. So, yes, the FBI is supposed to be independent. However, and they have this this rhetoric they're pushing that the FBI has been weaponized against conservatives. Do you know the percentage of FBI directors that have been Republican?
No, I'm guessing it's been a lot.
I guess.
No idea.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Every single one since the founding of the FBI, every single director of the FBI has been a Republican. Every single fucking one. But, weaponized.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it seems like Democrat presidents thought it was still good enough to have a Republican as FBI director because they wanted it to be independent.
Well, and also because they're not fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like they don't assume that they have to be on some sort of fucking team. It's really weird.
Leading law enforcement missions nationwide, protecting the country from terrorism, from gun runners, child predators, and gangs. The concern is about the alliance there. Kash Patel.
You saw the Dr. Phil thing, right? Where he that's his new content where he goes along with the border czar and they arrest immigrants. But if you notice, the only ones they show clips of is when the immigrants like a child predator or something. And then the guy, they're arresting the guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're Dr. Phil," and he's like, "How do you know me?"
Because I've been in America for 18 years.
Yeah.
Dipshit. How do you know me? Yeah. Hang on just a second. I want to talk to this darky here. Son, you going away for a long time. Let's cut to a clip. How do you know me? Yeah.
How do you know me?
He's also been a pretty provocative surrogate for the presidents. He has been a loyal defender of January 6th Capitol rioters. He's been somebody who said there should be prosecutions of political enemies and the media. And he's also famously had a hit list of sorts, a wanted list in one of his books. All of this is a bit of a confluence politically for Kash Patel, but it didn't slow or stop his confirmation with just those two Republican defections.
And related to this, Scott, I want to ask you about an investigation that has been launched by the newly enshrined U.S. attorney here in the District of Columbia. I believe his name is Ed Martin, and it revolves around some sound bites I want to play for you and the audience. Control room, let's play Chuck Schumer, Senator of New York, first. Then the Garcia House member soundbite second. Robert Garcia, please.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions.
What I think is really important and what the American public
what a decrepit dipshit. Fuck Chuck Schumer.
Is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy, for the future of this country, and it's important to push back on the chairperson of this committee.
Scott, what's this investigation about, and what's the relevance of those statements we just heard? One from 2020, one from this year.
In an internal memo to staffers, the newly appointed acting U.S. Attorney Ed Martin says he's inquiring into what Chuck Schumer meant when he said those things in March 2020. Also, Congressman Garcia, second-term Democrat from California, publicly released a letter of inquiry. He says he was sent by Ed Martin.
So these guys are getting investigated, Schumer and the other guy, allegedly.
About those comments on CNN. About the March 4th, 2020 statements about Justice Kavanaugh from Chuck Schumer. According to a response to Ed Martin from Schumer's staff, the senator cleaned that up a day later, saying he meant no violence or no threats towards the judges. As for Robert Garcia, he's saying he meant no harm and no threats, and that it seems that Ed Martin is trying to chill the freedom of speech of acting lawmakers, which feels a lot like the political rhetoric of 2024 in reverse. I think what's important here to note is that Ed Martin was a Stop the Steal advocate, a person who helped defend January 6th defendants in court. He has an active social media presence, and he is the nominee also, Major, to be the full-time U.S. Attorney in the District of Columbia, which is among the most powerful prosecutorial positions in the country. The U.S. Attorney for D.C. declined to respond to our request for comment.
And Scott, very quickly, when you and I were in New York, we talked about Governor Kathy Hochul. We talked about New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The governor has decided to limit Mayor Adams' power, but not remove him.
Yeah, when I cover news stories, I'm just like, oh shit, it keeps getting worse, like literally by the day.
Oh, yeah.
It gets
Oh,
worse.
Yeah.
It's,
No, it's well, I mean, you probably talked about this on the show. Like this is the playbook of Steve Bannon, right? You played that, right?
Yeah. This is 2020 Project 2025 being acted out, right?
Well, yeah. Well, one part is that it's Project 2025, but like Bannon, like a while back, was talking about this strategy, and the strategy was just every single day do 3 things and don't let them have even a moment to try and catch their breath, because they won't know which way is up. And you flood them with all of it as much as possible, and that's what we're seeing. That's what they're doing. Is this is their playbook. This is what they're intending to do. Is none of us know how to react to this because it's just so much.
It's rapid fire.
Yeah, it's rapid fire. The whole point of it is to keep people unable to properly respond to it. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, it's exhausting.
And what do we know?
Yeah.
The limitation of power is one step the governor could take. She could have done the more declarative, demonstrative thing and start the process of removing him from office. But there's all kinds of pitfalls there, and the clock is ticking. There's a primary in June. There's some type of cutoff date.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the mayor of New York City now because Trump, he's kind of kissed the Trump ring at this point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Eric Adams is a piece of shit. Like, he should not be anywhere near a position of power. So, yeah.
At some point of this criminal case, potentially, if it's dismissed by the judge, the clock was moving fast, though I think Kathy Hochul's decision will please some and displease some, and that may have been inevitable for her decision on this case.
Very much caught in between. A lot of things regarding the mayor, the Trump Justice Department, the Southern District of New York, and underlying New York City politics, which is always, if nothing, fractious. Scott McFarland, thank you very much.
But at least they killed the wokeness, right, guys?
Yeah, thank God. Man, God.
Damn, they saved the world.
Don't blame me for this mess. I voted for Jill Stein. Why the fuck would you vote for Jill Stein? Oh, Russian Jill. Jill sucked. She still sucks. She's always, to be honest, Jill has always sucked. She's always been a stupid asshole. Now, granted, I say that, but like, would I have preferred Jill over like Trump or Biden? Yeah, probably. I would have taken her over either of those two, sure. But she's still a stupid asshole.
I had people, like, I've encountered people that the whole Palestine-Israel thing was their number one issue, like on the side of Palestine, and they're like, I'm not voting for genocide, Joe. I'm going to vote for somebody else. And it's like, Trump is probably the worst president for Palestine.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna own it, and we're gonna turn it into
the Riviera.
A resort destination. Like, good job, guys. Good job. Fucking aces. What a great idea. Man, I don't know if I can handle any more of this fucking winning.
Well, you can relax after, you can take a vacation to the Middle Eastern Riviera.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fucking Christ. It's so dumb. Everything is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just watching the political shit. I had some energy going, coming out of the Shanny shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like, whew, God, whew. But we are going to cover your video series on the post show, which we're going to do in a couple minutes here. We're going to go do the post show.
Hell yeah. If you guys ain't Patreons, you need to be Patreons so we can hang out a little bit more.
Yep. I'll post the link in the chat here so people can sign up, because we're going to go do that in a couple minutes here.
Patreon Thorn.
Sign up, $10 or more. I've been doing post shows every week. So there's one a week usually, and it gets you all the other video content. Go there, sign up.
Yeah, it's been fucking nuts. What I do tend to talk about lately has been pretty doomer, but like the thing is, it doesn't have to be doomer. If anything that I said on this episode like kind of gets you down and makes you upset, just keep in mind that like you are in control of your own destiny within your own small bubble, and while the rest of the world might fall apart, you at least have the ability and the power to react to it or to prepare for it in your own ways. Learn a skill. Learn a useful fucking skill. I am learning how to repair engines. I am learning how to grow fucking potatoes in buckets in my yard. Will that save me from the impending dystopian hellhole apocalypse? I don't know. Maybe not, but it makes me feel good. And right now, feeling good is going to be a rare fucking currency. So try and get as much in as you possibly can. If you've been thinking about going and asking out that pretty dude or chick that you kind of have a crush on, maybe go do it, because you know what? America's cooked, and you might as well just try and shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? So go have fun.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. I'm ready. Potatoes all the way. Potato buckets.
Yeah. All the potato buckets.
I need some potato buckets in my life. All right, we're going to go do the post show. Everyone should go there. Go there now, because it's starting in just a minute. See you in a moment over there in the post show. Goodbye.
Do it. Come on, do it.